Meghan is in California right now, and you're here, and there's articles left and right about what is happening with these two. So is that a good thing for you in a way that there's so much interest in you?
No, there's definitely not a good thing.
Meghan's PR team have reportedly spruiked a potential book about her life post-divorce from Prince Harry.
The royal family would not be coming to Harry's rescue. They would not be funding a divorce to any extent. And they, at this point, wouldn't really care what Meghan tried to say or do, because Meghan has so discredited herself as a liar, a cheat, and a phony.
Meghan Markle's marriage to Prince Harry? Completely finished, totally toast. She reportedly dumped him in one of the worst ways imaginable. At least, that's what everyone's saying after some jaw-dropping details about their marriage leaked out. And get this. Apparently, Meghan had been planning to leave Harry for quite some time because, according to insiders, she just couldn't stand him anymore. Not only that, but it said that Harry literally repulsed her, and the only reason she stayed was to keep up appearances. But now, it seems like she's finally
He genuinely loved her. I don't think she loved him for a second. But it suited her to stay, and she was the Meghan in the relationship in terms of being the, because women like that are usually extremely dominant, and they know how to play.
had enough. Trust me, you need to buckle up, because the shocking details I'm about to reveal, you won't want to miss a single second. Just when you thought Meghan Markle's year couldn't get any messier, she's gone and proved us wrong. Big time. Word on the streets is Meghan decided to finally call it quits with Harry. But don't get it twisted, this wasn't some mutual breakup. Nah, it's more like Meghan straight up hated Harry's guts. Apparently, over the years, Meghan slowly got tired of Harry. Rumor has it she was constantly telling her inner circle that every single day with Harry over the past year was emotionally draining. And it didn't stop there. After their big move to the U.S., Meghan supposedly got fed up with Harry's clinginess because the guy just wouldn't leave her side. Sources say Harry became obsessed with Meghan, and it seems like she just couldn't handle it anymore. Now, royal experts say, Harry's a complete mess right now. He's in total denial because he can't believe what went wrong, especially since just weeks ago when the divorce rumors started swirling, Meghan went public saying she'd never divorce him. But here's where it gets worse. Late last year, Harry publicly defended Meghan when the internet was roasting her. At the New York Times 2024 Dealbook Summit, Harry said he knew all the rumors but wasn't paying them any mind because his marriage was rock solid. Turns out, he was dead wrong. The news about Meghan blindsided him, and he's taken it really hard. Sources close to Harry say he's told friends he can't live without Meghan. Think about it. He literally quit being a full-time royal, left, behind his family, friends, and moved across the world all for Meghan. He even got into a beef with his brother over her, and still got dumped. Things really started falling apart after their U.S. move. Harry gave up everything in the U.K., especially his support system, all for Meghan. But apparently, Meghan hated this new, clingy U.S. version of Harry. According to multiple reports, Meghan felt suffocated by Harry constantly needing her attention. When the divorce rumors spread, she got even more annoyed by his constant need for reassurance that their marriage was fine. Eventually, she grew to despise him, so much that she was literally repulsed by Harry. This was clear during their recent outing at Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour at Sophie Stadium. Check this slow-motion clip from the royal drama. Watch Meghan's face when Harry tries to get close. She looks straight up repulsed by the PDA. Look closely, it's like, get away from me, man. But she still posted the photos online because she wanted to prove something to the world. And it gets worse. That same night, Meghan flooded her Insta with pictures of her and Harry smiling and hugging. But according to the Royal Observer, no one bought that "we're madly in love" act. Plus, with the awkward PDA video circulating, people started comparing the photos from that night to Meghan's pictures with her exes. Royal fans noticed her body language was telling. She didn't want to touch Harry any longer than necessary. She looked annoyed and ready to pull away as soon as the picture was snapped. Body language expert Judy James thinks Meghan was fighting the infamous 7-year itch by posting those photos. Judy says Meghan's extra PDA was her way of trying to convince the world they were still tight. But Judy also compared Meghan's body language to a scene straight out of Suits. In other words, Meghan was leaning hard into that glamorous, scripted romance vibe. Now, all this over-the-top romantic. PDA? The timing suddenly makes sense. The 7-year itch is a well-known theory that says couples start questioning their relationship or feel less satisfied right around the 7-year mark. So Meghan ramping up the PDA with Harry was probably her way of trying to prove their love was still strong. But honestly, it just came off as fake. According to Meghan's inner circle, she'd been miserable for months leading up to that Beyoncé concert. After that awkward PDA fail, she allegedly hit her breaking point and just couldn't take Harry's obsessive behavior anymore. That's when she supposedly broke the news to Harry, who reportedly broke down sobbing, begging her to stay. As soon as the rumor got out, fans didn't hold back. Goodbye, Meghan. Nobody cares about these two lazy grifters if they divorce or not. Meghan destroyed Harry's life and he doesn't even realize it yet. I can't wait to see her stripped of every title and sued for misusing it. I'm offended and I'm not even British. The common belief? She never loved Harry. He was just a means to an end, a way to get everything she wanted because she was too old for her last job and for Suits. So she trapped poor Henry. Her fake love was obvious from the start, even at their engagement, flashing. Her eyes saying how perfect it was. She only wore the ring for a few months before changing it. That says it all. There's also sharp focus on whether Harry rushed into marrying Meghan because her biological clock was ticking. The Daily Mail reported the eager prince brushed off his brother William's advice to slow down since Meghan was already 35. They quoted Tina Brown, the former Vanity Fair editor and royal insider, to back this up. Royal experts say the divorce news wasn't a shock at the palace. They'd been expecting it. Meghan had stirred up too much drama, and they knew it was only a matter of time before she got tired of Harry. Plus, the royals noticed Harry and Meghan's popularity in the U.S. was fading, raising more eyebrows. Royal commentators and PR pros saw their once-celebrated image cooling off after the initial sympathy wave following their royal exit. Big moments like their Netflix docuseries, Harry's memoir Spare, and controversial interviews grabbed headlines but also fueled skepticism and Sussex fatigue among some Americans. This drop in likability didn't just hurt their brand. Insiders say it ramped up the pressure on their relationship. High-profile couples like Harry and Meghan don't just handle personal drama. They're under a microscope. When public opinion sours, especially in a key market like the U.S. where they aimed to thrive, that external stress can bleed into their private lives, causing even more tension. Divorce rumors, though officially unconfirmed, gained steam in tabloids and on social media, making things messier. The royals reportedly fear that this divorce would only worsen the chaos Meghan caused when leaving for the U.S., so much so Harry might get frozen out of everything, including Prince William's coronation. Given the brothers haven't spoken. In 2 years, partly because of Meghan, the royal PR team is bracing for the media storm once the news drops. From what I hear, the family is actually fine letting Harry fend for himself because they know Meghan's influence could drag them into unpredictable fights down the line if they get involved. This whole divorce talk also comes just as Netflix chose not to renew Harry and Meghan's $100 million deal, a major blow to their Hollywood and media game. While one-off projects might still happen, this move shows Netflix's fading confidence in their post-royal appeal. Their 2022 doc Harry and Meghan was a huge hit, but Meghan's latest show, With Love, Meghan bombed, getting bad reviews, low engagement, and even getting roasted by comedians like Whitney Cummings and Katherine Ryan. The comedians didn't hold back, throwing jabs that Meghan's show was less about entertaining and more about sending secret messages to the royal family, painting Meghan as totally out of touch with her audience. Then, journalist Marina Hyde added fuel to the fire with her bold speculation that Netflix might be holding back new content, waiting for the official divorce announcement because that drama could skyrocket their ratings. Marina even joked Meghan's strategy might be to marry Harry, have the kids, get divorced, and then stage a Hollywood comeback, basically becoming Julia Roberts in her 40s. But of course, Meghan hasn't exactly followed that script. Marina's long-form exposé was something nobody saw coming. Here's another twist. A few years ago, rumors started swirling about a possible new project from Meghan, a book. Someone close to the publishing world confirmed the broad details. Meghan's team reportedly chatted with the publisher to test the waters for a post-divorce book idea. No formal proposal was ever made, but the concept was definitely in the air. Harsh as it sounds, it wouldn't be shocking if Meghan tries to make a comeback off the divorce fallout. She might return to acting or maybe drop a tell-all about Harry. As for Harry, it's looking tough for him, especially since he burned bridges with his family for Meghan. Now, we'll just have to wait and see how he'll handle life without her. Anyway, I want to hear what you think. Drop your opinions in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our other videos for even more juicy celeb tea. Till next time, bye y'all.